Hey y'all, welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. I got out here late this afternoon, piddling around in some of my beds out here, cleaning up. I got some limbs I gotta haul off. Pulled all the junk out of this little bed that I got where this water spinch is so big. Man, I'm loving that stuff, y'all. We picked some a while ago. I did to take them one. But I had some tomatoes that I had stuck in here real late. I forgot about them, really let them lay down. Look how they start making roots right here. But they got tomatoes on them, so I pulled them up and I'm trying to stake them up and get them tied all up, get this mess cleaned up. Look, I got weeds. Look how much grass and junk I pulled out of there. I got a pile up yonder. Broke one of my peppers. Y'all, look, I want to show y'all something. This bed has done good because this compost is real thick in there. Look how tall this pepper plant is, y'all. This is almost chest high. So, and it's supposed to be a jalapeno. This is one of the limbs that broke on it. That is not jalapenos. So when you buying plants from a commercial store, and even sometimes saving your own seed, they'll cross-pollinate. Some people, they refuse to save their own seed because they're worried about cross-pollination. I really don't care. I just want to eat peppers, so I'm not, trying to be like, this is a certain name brand. If it produces for me, I'm happy. But y'all, I was going to tell you something. I've been keeping this a secret. I hadn't hardly told nobody, but I decided I was going to let the cat out of the bag. I'm mighty proud of it. This will probably be the last summer gardening video. I mean, we're not going to be long. We're going to start cleaning up some areas, plant turnip greens and collards and all. It's still a little bit early here in Mississippi yet. Now, some of y'all up in Tennessee, on up there where the states are starting to cool off, end of this month, 1st of September, you could go ahead and start cutting up and planting. It's a little hot down here for it, so I have to kind of wait. I know some of y'all are waiting on those videos, but y'all, I pulled several like okra, cucumbers, squash. I had some of my Mr. Jimmy Honeycutt striped squash, some butter beans, figs, pears, I don't know what all. I picked a smorgasbord of stuff. I did not send tomatoes, but a lady friend of mine and my wife's that she brings me books and like she does a lot of yard selling and she gets these boxes of books. In fact, the back of my truck's full of books. I'm gonna carry to another thrift store. I went through them and got what I want. But she gives us stuff like that, gives Brody stuff, and she wanted to turn in stuff at the fair, vegetables and fruits. So I sent her stuff. Now, she's got some tomato plants at her house that a friend of hers, he's got a shop right there next to her house, and he's planted some tomato plants on her property. Has got tomato plants, y'all, that I promise you, they're 12 foot tall. I have never in a likes of my life seen it. So my games, I'm like, okay, I'm finna focus on some plants next year, just see how big of tomato plants I can grow. I have never really tried to do that. I throw them in the ground and try to plant so much stuff. Next year, I'm not gonna plant so much. But anyway, I sent her some stuff, and she got blue ribbons on everything. First place and everything. I was proud. It was my vegetable. Now, nobody knows it's my vegetable, so I waited a little while till the fair was over before I let that cat out of the bag. But anyway, my gardening stuff, my produce that I made done well this year. I've been very pleased all year this year, y'all. I have fought bugs. I have fought blight. I have fought hogs. I have fought squirrels, raccoons, birds, possums. Man, y'all, I come out here, Roscoe was going crazy last night. Just all up in the fig tree. Something is going on. So I come out here and get my light and go to shining. I'm shining all up in there. Doggone possum up here in my fig tree just cleaning me out. So I had to get rid of him. I know y'all didn't want to hear that, but he can't be eating my figs. I had to get rid of him. And but I still have produced a lot of stuff. I am still getting butter beans. I am still cutting okra. We are still picking tomatoes. These tomatoes are still producing. I've got big peppers. My other tomatoes up in my other bed, they done. I want to tell y'all one thing. And in fact, I'll walk up here and show you. Just hang with me. Okay, these tomatoes right here, y'all, they just about done. Y'all, them marigolds still beautiful today. Oh, they so pretty. Still a few tomatoes. This right here is the tomato I want to talk to y'all about. Pan around, show you this bed. You see it's done. I pulled these cages out, took them down yonder. Peppers, man, y'all, we loaded up peppers. You want to make hot sauce or something, we got the peppers. I got some This is passion flower, and I'm letting it go. I'm gonna pull all that out and harvest the blooms and all that and make tea. But y'all look at the peppers. We got peppers, Tabasco peppers. I mean, we got herbs all down here. But this tomato plant, y'all, this is the first tomato plant that I planted this year. This is a big beef tomato. Grew tall. It's had some blight problems. But y'all look at everything else. Look at everything else out here. It's gone. It's done. Tomatoes is mushy. Can't handle it. This is the first one started producing. It is still producing good tomatoes. Solid, good tomatoes. Now that one there is a mite mushy. Bird probably hit me out. But look at this. Now that one's had something to eat on it. Firm, good tomatoes. And I mean, they still several up in there. So y'all, a big beef tomato. I am a fan. This is the first year I have fooled with them, but through the heat, through the blight, producing tomatoes, good, solid, good, tasty tomatoes, they have done well. So I'm tickled with them, but I just wanted to do a little video and show y'all some of what was going on still with the gardening out here. I know I'm covering so much stuff, y'all. I can't make all the videos I want to make, but that's all right. We'll make what we can. We've slacked on the medicinal plants from what I had planned on making, but there's just so much other stuff going on, y'all. Right here, I got out here wanting me a fig so bad. I looked a while ago, Marie Laveau was out here digging around. I said, possum done beat you to it. I did see one hanging right here. It's probably edible. Let me pull it. They a little bit solid, but see, they not turning real dark, but they soft. Oh yeah, that was good. Fig, probably my favorite thing, just to pick and eat. But anyway, I know some of you liking Gamefowl. See a little baby running right there? I haven't done a lot of Gamefowl videos, so for those of you that like to watch Gamefowl, I'm finna show you some of my babies. I got 3 up in here. 2 of them is Americanas, 1 is a mule train, I think. We're waiting to see till they're growing up. I can tell when they get a little older. And here is all, let me go to this hole. They get excited. Somebody told me my birds was wild. I said, yeah, I know, I like it like that. Those are Mac Rays. These are mixed. They doing all right. Y'all, I lost a bunch of babies. When it got bad hot this summer, man, I was losing them. And I tell you what I figured out was going on. The reason I lost a bunch of babies, wouldn't they was getting sick. I was putting medication in the water. I was doing things. It got so hot in there that the water buckets was heating up and they would not drink their water. I watched them. I was like, you got to drink. And they would not drink it because that water got hot. So I may move around and do some things different before next summer, or either wait till not try to hatch babies early, or not try to hatch them late in the spring to where they babies through the middle of the summer. I don't know. So anyway, we got some birds hollering right here. They molting, they ugly. Look at this. They losing feathers. And it's time to come back. I always wind up showing y'all my pens when they're in the worst shape. But I just got a wild hair. People been wanting to see some Gamefowl. Now he's been healthy. He has done extremely well. That is a Clemens Gray, and he's probably the daddy of the yard at the moment. See how ugly he is. Tail feathers. Where's your tail at? He don't know. He said he's laying right out here on the floor. There's Preacher. Y'all forgot about Preacher, didn't you? We may have to get him on tailgate time, reckon? Somebody think I completely lost my mind if I did my tailgate talks with a sitting there holding a chicken and never mentioned a chicken. I watched an old boy do a book review the other day. I was interested in the book he was talking about, and I watched it. And apparently it was Easter when he filmed it. But he did the whole book review with a pair of rabbit ears up here on his head, and he never mentioned them. He done it like they wouldn't eat man. I really appreciated that. I did. I said, man, I commented on it. I said, man, I like the fact you filmed that whole video with them rabbit ears and never mentioned them. I applaud that. Anyway, I'm gonna finish getting some of this stuff over here in this little garden bed staked up. I had to stake this he liked to click me when he come by me so fast. I hear boogity, boogity, boogity. Y'all, I am so pleased with this water spinach. That's some good stuff. And heck of a sight. Put you a tag and dressing in there with a bunch of that. Make a puppy pull a freight train. Anyway, we getting this junk cleaned up right here. Thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. We'll see you next time. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it. We'll see y'all.